Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm reviewing the High Relic Issue 8, Heart of the Drengir, Chapter 3, The Root of Terror, which was written by Cavan with art by Ario Anadito, and it came out on August 11th, 2021. So yeah, I thought it was another good issue. It's the final issue of the Heart of the Drengir arc, and so it kind of, wraps up and kind of just also wraps up, or seemingly wraps up storylines that kind of started at the beginning of the series, mainly with the Drengir and the huts and whatnot, which in this issue, the Jedi capture the Great Progenitor, so I guess kind of defeats the Drengir. I'm not fully sure. I'll have to wait and see till I read some of the more future stories that came out after this, but it's definitely a big development in this issue, but it does take place concurrently with the Rising Storm, as at the end of the issue, we learn of the destruction of the Republic Fair. So, we see, Avar Kriss, Keith Trennis, Skier, a few other Jedi, I believe, Reith and Comac are there too, I think. And kind of see, their reaction to all that, and what they were up to while the attack on the Republic Fair was going on, which, in Rising Storm, it gets explained that Avar and others are fighting the Drengir, which is, exactly what happens in this issue, but, adds a little more depth to it and, a little more context. Though, I did find it odd because I believe the Jedi, Orbelin is shown to be helping the Jedi in this issue, but I'm pretty sure I remember him being on Volo when the attack happened in the Rising Storm. I do remember him in the Rising Storm. He might not have been there during the attack, but I'm pretty sure he was, so kind of weird. I guess, it could be someone different, or it could have been a mistake, or he's able to transform himself into separate bodies, because I think the species he is just some gas or something like that, but in a suit, so I guess could be two. I don't know. But the issue starts with Astella Maru on the Starlight Beacon, talking to Skier over hologram, and Skier is asking him to send more Jedi, which Maru says he, can't send any more because of the fair and whatnot, which Skier starts talking about the fair, but then the comms go out and, Maru tries to figure out what's wrong. And then it cuts to the Jedi and Hutts fighting the Drengir on the planet Mjalta, which they start to get overtaken by the Drengir, along with these big ant thingies, which, I do really love that. I love big bugs. Obviously, they're not sentient. I love it in Star Wars when big bugs are sentient. I've talked about this a lot recently, and yeah, but anyways, they're getting, overrun by the Drengir and these big bugs, ant thingies, but Keeve and Orla Jareni arrive, and, they save the day, help them out, but I guess, they have a plan of their own, which, Orla is going to tell everyone, but Keeve has to go find Avar, who's, went after the Great Progenitor. So, along with Tarek, Keeve goes to find her, and which they get there and they find Avar being, taken by the Great Progenitor, whatnot. So, Keeve, starts doing her plan, which is to get inside the Great Progenitor's head, and I guess mind control it, which, along with all the other Jedi helping her out and whatnot, using the Force and saying, Jedi stuff, which I guess puts maybe too much light side Force inside the Great Progenitor, weakening it, which, it works, and they are able to capture it inside this stasis field generator, but Miarga the Hutt is, apprehensive about it, and just wants to kill it. But the Jedi, tell her that's not going to happen. If she wants to, they're going to have to get through them. So, Miarga and her, people and whatnot just, don't want to deal with it. So they leave, and that's when the comms come back online, and, Avar and Kiev are talking to Astalamaru, who tells them about the attack on the Rebellic Fair, and the issue ends with a holo video of the fair destroyed. So yeah, like I said, I thought it was another good issue. The art, once again, Ario and Edito really liked. He didn't do the art in the last 2 issues, so happy he was doing the art in this. I like his art a lot more than Georges Gianetti's art. His art's fine, but I like Ario and Edito's more. So I did like that. So yeah, obviously, I don't know if this is the end for the Drengir in this issue. Obviously, I never really expect them to be the, big villains in the High Republic. But, they have kind of been the main villains, so far in, the comic, series. Really the only other story where they're kind of more bigger villains in was, Into the Dark. But, most of the other stories I was kind of whatever about them. They were kind of just side things. But this series, I did really like how the Drengir, affected the Jedi characters, mainly Skier and Kiev. I, really did enjoy that element of the Drengir in this story and whatnot. So yeah, but if it is the end, I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely wrapped it up nicely in this issue. But yeah, hopefully we do get more with the Jedi and the Hutts. I feel like that ended off with not being fully resolved, so I definitely feel like there could be more to the Jedi and the Hutts later. But yeah, once again, I enjoyed the issue. It was definitely a more fast-paced issue, but it's definitely fun. Definitely had big developments for the High Republic with the capture of the Great Progenitor, and wrapped up storylines which started at the beginning of the comic series. So yeah, that was a good issue. My grade, I'm gonna give it an A-. So yeah, but anyways, next for High Republic, I believe will be the first issue of the Monster of Temple Peak Adventures mini series comic series. So you can check my review out for that then. But in the meantime, you can check out all my other High Republic stuff and everything else I do. But I've been Star Wars Review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.